I know this is really hard, but you have to try to offer something that is as unique as possible. It's really hard, but you have to find it. I think the best way to do that is to research a lot, is to experiment a lot.
I think what defines me is I'm always willing to try new things. I like science, I like to experiment, so not just with the decorating but with flavours as well, so I like to try new things. It's probably like, spiced apple, toffee, marry it together, or maybe a little bit of ginger. I have these ideas that just pop up into my head.
Being an information designer, I'm already in a niche, right? Then doing infographics and data viz exclusively, I'm already in a niche. Then the fact that I, for example, have an editorial design background and that I started designing for news, that gave me almost like a journalistic perspective and approach to things, where I try to be very truthful and very factual and not deceive anyone, not embellish it in an unfair way. I think in information design, this background is valuable. Standing
out wise, I think it's more to do with what people like as well. It's posting what people like. I think you have to do a mixture of things, mixture of what's popular, and try and bring something new as well. You have to be confident in what you're doing as well, because I think anything where you have to produce something, it's quite scary. Some customers, they're quite laid back there, others will be like, oh, it's got to be perfect, and you're like, oh, it's quite scary, and you're like, oh, what if this goes wrong? But they love it.
I think part of it is also the clients that I work with. I try to avoid certain clients and I try to work with other clients. I try to work, for example, with academic institutions like universities, charities, news organizations, and by doing work with those institutions, you end up working with a certain kind of data. And then that type of data that I'm working with and the themes I'm working with are things that I'm interested in anyway. So that drives my will to really serve the purpose of that work as well as I can. That's kind of what I advise, that you find what drives you and that you focus on that and that you develop it as much as possible, and that you look around you and you see what other people are not doing as well as you are, and you really focus on that. And in offering that, of course, has to be something that the clients are interested in as well, so you have to also look at that practical aspect.